Whoa,
Oh wait, there's another whole thing.
didn't see you there. My name's Andrew Page. You can call me Andrew. And today, we're gonna be showing you how to cook some fresh homemade stock from scratch. And you're gonna be able to enjoy it deliciously at your house and at your family gatherings. So please proceed while we make this pasta. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna start by going on the table and putting some all-purpose flour on the table where you're gonna be doing your workspace. And you're gonna make a little bird's nesting, like so. Next, you're gonna have to put your egg cracking skills to the test. You throw your eggs right in the middle of the bird's nest, like so. You're really gonna have to do good cracking here, because you don't wanna get any shells in there, because that would mess up your recipe. Next up, you gotta put in some salt into your mixture. Whatever the recipe calls for, that's what you gotta put right in there. Make sure it's the right amount. Next up, go in your cabinet. Get out your favorite fork and get whisking. You gotta whisk right away of those eggs and salt mixture, like so. You gotta be nice and careful here, because you gotta drag in the flour from the outside slowly. And at the end of the process, you should have some nice dough for your pasta, like so. Okay, once you do all this thing with the flour and putting it in, you should have some nice dough concoction, like so. It should look nice like this. If you didn't do it right, it's not gonna look like this. That's how you know you did it wrong. Next up, you gotta put your wrist strength to the test and start kneading. This is what separates good chefs from the bad chefs. Your ability to knead the dough. So you gotta just get kneading away until it looks like so. Quick time out. My teacher, Miss McDowell, wanted me to elaborate on why kneading ability separates the good chefs from the bad ones. And this is obviously clear because good chefs have good wrist strength, where in the opposition, bad chefs have bad wrist strength and cannot knead the dough quite properly. Thank you. Okay, we're back. If you did your kneading the way I told you, and you did a lot of good kneading, your dough should look like so. This part's quite simple. If you do it wrong, you're not that good of a chef. You just gotta cut the dough in 2 pieces. And actually, you can do it in a lot of pieces, however much pieces that you're feeling on that day. You don't have to cut it in 2 pieces. You just gotta cut it into some pieces. Now, you gotta roll out your pieces like so. This step could be very difficult because now you're gonna have to go in your cupboard and pull out your handy pasta straightener, which everyone should have in a good home kitchen. It looks like so. Okay, these are your pasta straighteners. They can come in a range of prices from $29.14 to $113.24. What you can see, you should have to buy these to make your pasta. Thank you. Okay, you put the pasta through the roller a couple of times until it looks something like this. This here is what you're aiming for. This is close to the finished product of the pasta. Gotta change out the wheel on your pasta thinner and change it to one that cuts the pasta. There's many different options here for what types of pasta you wanna make. And you can do whatever that pleases you. Now you gotta fire up the old boiler and boil some water. This is where you cook your pasta. You're just gonna put the dry pasta into the water and then it'll get all soft and nice to eat. This is a really fun part. Congratulations, you have finished making your pasta. Now you can enjoy your pasta. I hope you liked making your pasta. It is really fun to talk about how to make your pasta, and it's gonna taste really good now. So, I hope you like your pasta. Okay, so you finished making your pasta. Now you have the recipe memorized, and you can make it for any gathering that fits your fancy. And you can make the pasta to impress your spouse and even your family gatherings. So just keep making the pasta because you'll improve every single time. Thank you for listening.